So let's see. Down we go into the depths of hell. And hopefully not die in the process. Did you just spot an enemy over there? No, you're just standing over there. Okay. He had me worried for a second there. You haven't seen Mod stream at all? Last time I saw him streaming, it was fairly early on whenever he was doing the attempt at doing all the Sonic games. All the Sonic games. Oh, Lord. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. That would be like me trying to do all the Lufia games. Yeah, 2 of them are absolutely awesome. I'm not doing the other one. That is a terrible game. Yes, there are 3 Lufia games. One is absolutely horrendously bad. It's one of those where you don't actually have control of your characters kind of situation very much, and it's all kinds of nonsense. And it doesn't even continue the stories. It's like, why does this exist? It's just horrifyingly bad. It's not even just like a little bad, it's just god-awful bad. So Aura enchanted extra fast. Well, thankfully we have the counter to extra fast here. I do love how he's just ran around and got really close to me so I can just for sure hit him. And we're leveling up a little bit unnervingly fast at the moment. So I think probably after Act 4 we are going to do some grinding. Hey, Storm Blister, how you doing? Stop eating corpses. You need to not. Hey, oh, wow, I thought we had killed him. There you go. Die, friend. And we're just not getting the opportunity to take our level up because we are just constantly fighting. Because they will not leave me alone. Dense enemy masses in my world. But yeah, it has been a while since I got to see him stream. Speaking of which, he needs to stream more. Even if it's just doing 3D printing stuff, he should stream more. Do some vloggy stuff, just chatting while setting up the printer or painting stuff. It would fit his personal endeavors a lot more. So let's go ahead and grab that. It's catching up in damage. It's not quite there yet, though. And yes, there is a reason why we are going off the beaten path this way. It's to look for the smith. So it's not going to be that way, I don't think. Oh, lordy. I've even been missing a lot of Care's streams, and he streams right whenever I'm waking up, so... Wake me up! Wake me up inside? No. We're not going to be doing some evanescence here. Okay, so I guess it is down this way. We'll grab this for a little bit of extra mana recovery. That should actually keep us topped off. That plus meditation. Oh, it is a bridge down here. Okie dokie. You guys can get mad at each other, stab each other in the face. Refresh it on you guys. Yeah, I love Confuse, by the way, if you couldn't tell. It's one of my favorite curses. A lot of people underestimate it. It is one of the reasons why I think... it's one of the reasons why I think Dream is overpowered. But no, Kara and I don't know if you've... I think you've been in chat with him before, but I don't think you guys have interacted much. He's a German streamer. A German streamer. And he's got... usually gets about 30 to 50 viewers at a time. Definitely worth checking out as well. He's been playing a lot of The Last Spell lately, as of the recording of this, but he usually plays strategy games and card games. Hey, there's our Dole. All we're missing is an Io. And then we can make ourselves a Bone Wand, which, frankly, I think we're better off with Spirit unless we get a plus Spear Wand. In a bit, I'll do a shout out for him, but I need to find a spot where I'm not going to shiny die. Okay, large charm, definitely going to grab it. What's his name again? Karenai. Kaerenai, I believe. Let's see. That is actually not a bad large charm compared to what we have. Because that gives as much life as 2 of our smaller ones. So we'll get rid of those and put that in its spot. Gonna keep those for another character, though. So it gives us more life. Gives us a little bit of defense, I guess. And I will back off. But yeah. If you're interested in strategy streams, he doesn't have a YouTube end of things. He only streams. But if you're interested in strategy streams, he's a good one to check out. He does a lot of things like Slay the Spire as well. Except he doesn't do Slay the Spire. He does just ones in that roguelite card genre. Which I try to do from time to time, but for some reason nobody wants to watch. So I'm like, okay, I'll play those off screen. I'm actually playing the Lost Spell off screen. But I'll slowly integrate it back in as we get further along on growth and stuff like that. It should be that. I believe. I might have misspelled it. His name is kind of like mine where everybody's going to misspell it. He's really big into Warhammer 40k as well, for those that are interested. But he does not do like the first-person shooter ones. He does the strategy ones if he plays them. He actually plays it on his Discord server with some of the regulars. I don't know enough about 40k to actually do it myself, so that's not going to be a thing that you're going to see me playing very much. And Mercenary's going to die, probably. Hopefully we can just kill Hephasto before he does, though. Yep, we got him. Yay, Hellforge Hammer. And it is actually worth sometimes killing Hephasto. We'll sell that. I'm just setting these out to try and bait enemies into them, by the way. If you're wondering why I just put a random wall there. Okay, we don't want to grab that yet. Let that do its thing. 1, 2, 3. Put this back on. And we got a Lum Rune. Oh my. I think I am going to transfer that off before we go into the depths of we're going to Dieville. So, we do have the waypoint. Yeah. I do raid him sometimes. I used to raid him whenever I was streaming on the other end of the time spectrum. So, yeah, you probably were in a raid on him. Let's see. I will sell this, and then I'm going to transfer this stuff off because I don't want to lose a Lum Rune. Yeah, it's not a Lem Rune, but no, Lum is actually one you want to keep. So let's go ahead. We're going to save and exit real quick. Oh no, this is going to be in the recording. Oh darn. Yeah, we don't transfer much while we're recording, but for those of you wondering, I use GoMule. I have a specific hardcore only stash on GoMule just for hardcore stuff. So it's the only one that gets all this stuff, and we're actually going to sell those other things. But anyway, those are going in there. But yeah, it's just basically a large stash for us. So that's good. Save and jump back onto it. Just because we do not want to mess around with that too much and end up screwing ourselves over. So sell that, and we are ready to go. I need to make a insight staff. Really. Just so I can have one on alt in case my mercenary dies, I can still keep casting without having to worry about my mana thing. And I could actually put insight on other characters as well. It's not a bad one to have just a staff of it laying around. I just don't usually do it because I don't need it on my other characters. That it would be something good to have your first time playing through, but as you get more stuff, it becomes less necessary. So Erdars, not a huge threat. We just block them in and shoot them. We're not going for speed here. We're going for survivability. But yeah, he's a pretty good streamer. Definitely recommend a follow on him. I do know that not everybody likes his voice, but not everybody likes my voice either. So it is what it is. Okay, so as far as the enemies here go, we want to take out these big guys. That said, we don't really have to because chances of us coming back through here are pretty much 0. Unless we just like screw up our town portals or something like that, but chances of us needing a town portal, not very big. Because guess what? We're not here to... Oh, that guy's immune to lightning. Oh my, this is going bad quick. But yeah, only way we're going back is if we have to save and exit. That said, we have actually saved and exited once, but that was like on camera. That was because, well, we almost died to some freaking succubi. So let's see. Just keep going up the middle. Yeah. This area is not too scary. Only thing I don't like about getting blood maggots in here, by the way, is they will just spawn a ton of their little, like, buggers. And we have grotesques in here, too. But they'll summon a bunch of their buggers, and those things don't drop anything. They're just a waste of time between us and where we're going. So it's kind of frustrating, to say the least. So kill all these before they can find their way around the edge there. Yeah, they take a little while to find their way around. Their pathfinding is not the best. And we do not have revive on us, no. We actually did find a source of revive before that would have been fun to play around with. And what was that? We just got knocked forward a little bit. Okay, so let's kill these before luring the rest of the area after us, please. And I like that we're doing enough damage to sometimes cause reaction. Yeah, we're getting hit by things in the lava, by the way. For those that are wondering what's happening, it's those little... That thing. You just saw it go up. It's going to come back down. Let's stand here for a second. It'll show it. There we go. Those. I don't like... The River of Flame, there's a bunch of little things like that that a lot of people don't notice whenever they're playing through. It's like, oh, what hit me? Nothing. No, there's actually stuff there. There's stuff in Act 3, too, around where you fight Mephisto. They're called evil spirits or evil forces or something like that. And one nice thing about the Bone Necro, we don't have to worry about resistances, except for when dealing with certain bosses like mummies and Wendigos. Grab that. Gonna grab a drink real quick. Mercenary's not doing too well. He's amp damaged currently. Thank you, Oblivion Knights. And I will eat that so my mercenary doesn't have to. I would rather not have my mercenary immediately die to a bone spirit. Speaking of which, those guys' bone spirit does hurt. So, large charm. If it's resist, we'll really like it. If it's not, it's fine. 10 life, 22 mana. Do we actually have... let's get rid of that. Put that in spot. Yeah, we'll take extra mana and stuff like that. I thought we actually had a mana small charm at some point. Oh, yeah. What are we doing with some of these really crappy charms, by the way? Why didn't you guys tell me to get rid of them? I've just been stacking up, like, really shitty charms. That one's really bad, but we can use the lightning resist. You can always use more resists. I will take, like, a 1% resist something charm at this point. We don't need either of those. I think we were keeping a hold of those because we were poisoning stuff at the very, very beginning of playing through with this character, and I just never took them off. I never hover over that part of my inventory as well, so I was being slightly facetious whenever I said, why didn't you guys tell me to take them off? Take them all off! Giggity. Treasure seeking. No, treasure finding. Yes. I still find it hilarious. If you guys are wondering, that is I used the voice line from the Necromancer at the beginning of a video about all the level 85 areas. It was just one of those shorts, just 30-second long video showing off all the various locations. Oh, whoa, what the fuck? But yeah, it was just one of those that showed off all the little level 85 areas that you can go to. And I used the Necromancer saying for dealing with the Countess for it. But I also intentionally used kind of porno-sounding music. And like almost the click-off rate whenever that starts is hilarious. It's like people must be listening around others. And be like, they're gonna think I'm watching something naughty. Well, no, but yeah. Oh, Lord. I thought it was funny. I was entertained by the analytics on it. It served its purpose even if it only got like 1,200 views. So it makes me even more tempted to throw it in on a one of the fights against Diablo where I have to run around in circles. I don't know if we're going to have to with this one. We might. But for the most part, these are going to be focused in kind of like on more classic LP where we're not just skipping through it as fast as possible. There you go. Hey, Bone Spirit's chasing me. That's the spirit. So, yeah. Ooh, and there's another large charm. I would like Grand Charms, please. Because Grand Charms can now be plus skillers, and I would love a plus skill charm. That's strength. It's cold damage. Actually, we'll keep that one. I have plans for you. Okay, time for the first pain in the butt. So we'll drop those like that. There they are. Confuse them. They're going to probably be fighting each other. Shooting the walls. There you go. And as soon as the boss dies, they'll actually fight each other. I don't know why, but I think there might be an AI line that says, while boss is alive, do not fight each other. Because they do seem to just have an issue of... Yeah. Let's see. I will come in here. Boop. Grab you. But yeah, it seems like if the boss is alive, no matter what I drop on them, they won't disobey the boss. They won't even attract to each other, it seems. But I could be just like confirmation biasing that and just be casting it at the wrong time. But it does seem like there is a behavior difference. I should actively go and test that, honestly. So we'll grab this. This is going to mean Fanat on some of the guys, which will generally be a pain in the butt. And see, they're not even interested in anything but me. Oh, you are multi-shot. No. We do not play that game. Multi-shot to Sace? God, no. Multi-shot to Sace is... Oh, scary? So let's see. We are going to take it easy going through here. We do... Yeah, I was going to say we're going to need that level up. So that is going to be another point into this. And we are leveling up a lot. 739. Okay. And how much damage are we up to? 706 and 824 on Spear. Okay, so yeah, you guys need to stop focusing on Laharis. And no, you can't actually curse Oblivion Knights. I wish there was something that would make me immune cursing, though. That would be absolutely awesome. Like, if it was just a unique and it was like one of the only ones that had the ability to do it. Just, you are immune to curses. Groovy. Okay. So we're going to drop that out there. We want to keep potential run spot open because they can spawn there. I'm trying to target him, but I am failing horribly. And Mercenary's going to die here. There we go. We got him just the last second, right after Mercenary died. And here's hoping we don't get this. I've had this happen recently. Generally speaking, he's only supposed to bone prison you if you are doing a town portal, but sometimes he will bone prison you just out of the blue. And I've been having it a lot more recently. I don't know why. Okay, so gonna bone wall up on him. And there we go. Mercenary's probably going to die. We want to keep him alive for at least a little bit. There we go. Mercenary died. We're going to need to be using mana potions now. And see, there's the bone prison. That sucks for me. I might actually have to... Yep, I'm going to have to save an exit versus Diablo because we got bone prisoned. Fucking hell. See? For some reason, I very, very rarely had that happen before. But lately, it's just like, I know the AI hasn't changed, but I called it. So on the YouTube end, we're going to have a skip here. On the Twitch end, we're going to have to fight through that.
Not even death can save you from me.
We'll throw up some bone walls just to confuse him a little bit. There he is. There's his lightning. I think I might have just hit him there. Let's see. Yeah, he's not happy about being in there. Yeah, this is going to be one that we just kind of fast forward over. I want to get him out of there so I can actually get him onto the... There you are. Yep, you're coming after me. I get it. Oh, come on, Diablo. Don't use my own trick against me. He was hiding behind a wall that I couldn't shoot him on. He's going for where I was, not where I am. Sorry if I get a little quiet. I am concentrating a little bit. And we can't just, like, face tank him until Hell difficulty, because in Hell difficulty, we actually get access to the giant chasm between his lightning and his feet. Nope. Ah, he moved immediately. If he just stands for a second after shooting the lightning, we're good. Okay, mana potion. And no, we generally won't hear him make the grunt, except for every now and then, because the lightning will override the sound for it. Whereas the fire, not so much. That's walk. Ow. He really is very wandery today. Come on. We could actually use Bone Spirit if we want to, since we're staying out here, but it costs so much more mana per damage. It is still guaranteed to hit, though. And one nice thing about Diablo, and this is especially important if you're playing hardcore, is that you really, really don't need... Oh, that was a bit too far out of range. Is you really don't need to kill him in one go. You can go back to town. He will not heal. So... Oh, nope, that's... I want this. There you go. There's 3 hits on him. Dodge. Ouch. We do actually have really good fire and lightning resist. I just don't want to get down low and be kind of in a bad situation. Kind of like what we were whenever we were bone prisoned. Okay, so there's a nice couple hits on you. That's not a pleasant spot for that Mr. Big Bad. And yes, it has a certain range that it'll actually target in. Whenever it reaches where you click, it'll look around nearby. If it doesn't find something, it'll just keep going straight. There you go, Diablo. Eat those. Well, we'll drink the mana. Ow! I need to not let him get quite so cozy with me. And see how that one just kept going? That's because it couldn't find him. Yeah, they really, really nerfed Bone Spirit a while back. You can't shoot around corners with it. You can't do any of that stuff. I need that up. Thank you. There we go. We got him. We got him. There you go. Level 54 murdered him in hardcore mode. Goodness gracious. You really didn't use that many potions either. But we have defeated Act 4. It only took 2 episodes. So talk to Tyrael. He'll send us to Act 5. And I don't know if I'm going to have commentary over that on the YouTube end or if I'm just going to have music. I didn't commentate too much on it, but it might be good to hear the actual commentary. So we are now into Act 5, which is Mala territory. I welcome you to Harrogath, you scary undead man. Why do you haunt my doorstep, deadling? No, she doesn't say that. She's not that vicious. But anyway.